hold up. It's that boy G-Plan. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
From me watching people's movements, Nipsey Hussle is a great example, and I think you should go back to when he first started and just kind of see how he built his movement.
You know, I agree with you 100%. Nipsey Hussle is one of my favorite artists, good friend, and my question to you guys is, when you have relatives that's already in the business as icons or whatever, I choose to do things on my own as independent with my artists. And they always ask me, well, why don't you have such and such help you? What do you guys think? Because me personally, I'm like, I want to do it on my own.
My 2 cents on that, definitely independent is, you know, the goal. But independent doesn't mean just do it by yourself though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Independent means independent, but any independent situation, any independent label, it's a full team. It's a full staff. Independent record label is moving just like a major record label. Because you have to fill in those positions.
Yeah.
So everybody around that's surrounding your team, you need to fill in all those positions that a record label, a major record label would have. At least to to your abilities. You need to fill in each position. So I wouldn't say do it by yourself, because you can't do it by yourself. Nobody can do it all by herself.
Let me change that. Okay, let me change that. I do have people in certain positions, but like, you know who I'm talking about. I don't have, what is it called? The push that he has? He's like an icon, right? They call him an icon, right? To me, he's not an icon. To me, he's just who he is. But I'm in the process of building a team. But in the process of building that team, you have to eliminate the bad people that don't mean good. That's just there for the moment or because you are who you are. So you have to weed those out. That's one thing that I was taught. So building a team is very, very important. And getting the right production is very, very important. And dealing with the right people is very, very important. But there's a lot of people in California that are not loyal.
That's everywhere.
So I have built a team that so far has been very, very loyal.
Keep expanding.
So, as far as my family is concerned, I don't deal with them on that level. So, and like I said, he's definitely an icon.
My name is AJ Felton. I'm from Alexandria, Louisiana. And my question is, based on you guys' profession, what is something that you'll be looking for from any artist, whether independent or someone who is signed, who may be looking for something else?
Maybe what?
Either an independent artist or an artist who is signed who may possibly be looking for something else, like as far as like a change in their situation. So based on that, like for your profession, what is it that you guys look for in an artist that you want to work with?
For me, it first starts for me with the music, you know, or the product, and I have to personally be a fan of it because I think publicity is a fancy word for a salesperson, you know, because at the end of the day, you're selling the public on, you know, the image, the product. So I have to be a fan of the product, and then it moves to being a fan of the person. And magic happens when both happens, you know what I mean? I've been working with Zaytoven since 2009, and the thing that attracted me mostly about him, obviously he's a talented producer, but then he's also a good guy, period. Same thing with Sunny Digital, you know what I mean? I met him when he was 18, dope producer, but then he's also a good guy. still, you know, work with him to this day. So I think those are qualities that I look for. You have to have quality music, and then you have to me, have a personality that's built for this business. And what I mean by that is somebody that's going to show up on time, somebody's going to do what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it. Because I remember Dame Dash did this interview way back in the day, I saw it on YouTube, and he was saying where a lot of times once the artist signs the deal, they feel like they don't come to the studio no more, they don't put in those, you know, hours anymore. But the one thing that I like about clients that I've worked with in the past is they told him he still gets up at 9 a.m. every morning and makes at least 5 beats a day, and he's a multi-platinum producer. So if he does it, what do you think you would have to do? Not you per se, but you know, another producer or an artist. So you still have to have that hustle. I look for that as well, because it makes me irritated when I'm working harder than the artist. Because at the end of the day, it's like I can't go on stage for you. You know what I mean? So that's a pet peeve of mine. And I do want to make another note to the woman that asked the question, or somebody asked the question. You have to also realize, do you want fame or do you want money in this business? Because when somebody asks about signing a deal, I think you have to also look at, do you want, are you doing it for the passion, or are you doing it for the public? You know what I mean? So that also plays a part in what kind of deal you accept as well. That was just for somebody else.
Also to add on what she said, it's really about, is it genuine? Like, are you really who you say you are? Because what's been going on for years, you know, people, you know, had this whole facade that, you know, they're doing it, then you see they got fake followers. It's just, so once you get a hold of the artist and you find out it's really not what it is, and you find out that's not them, you know, coming up with the songs, they're stealing songs, it's a crazy thing. So you really have to be a fan of the artist, for real, and that helps you, you know, make them want to win.
Shout out my girl Lala Chef in the back too. I mean, for me, it's just really the music, fan of the music, and I gotta be a fan of the drive. Like, the artist gotta have the drive. Like, they gotta have the fire in their belly. You can't put that in. You can't put that in nobody. You just gotta have it. Like, the drive, the hustle. So for me, the music and the hustle, I just gotta know. I can't work harder on your dream than you are. Point blank. If I feel like I'm working harder on your dream than you are, then we gotta disconnect. You should be working 10 times harder than me. You feel what I'm saying? So, driving the music.
I would say definitely the drive, the music. When I discovered my first artist that I worked with, Sauce Walker, I discovered him at a DJ mixer. And after I watched him perform, I was just in awe. Prior to that, I had built my career working with the DJs. So I went home and I studied him for like a month, and I was like, wow, this guy is really talented. He's a true entertainer. And when I met with him and I realized that he had everything, you know, he had everything himself going for him. He just needed the business side of it. It just kind of fell hand in hand, but I definitely became a fan of his movement and his music, and it is worth that. It's worth that ethic. So definitely, you know, we just have to. We have to be fans. I guess that would be, you know. But I'm not gonna. I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink. You have to want it, and you know, and that's just what it is. But.
And kind of like what she said, this is sales. It's either gonna be sales on your behalf or from a label's perspective, my behalf. And record labels, we're looking for something easier to sell if you're a new artist. Of course, we want to keep the culture moving forward, but we're not trying to make artists, if you will. And I had this conversation not too long ago, and I was talking to an independent artist who wanted a record deal really, really bad. And it was, you know, borderline asking me to sign him on the spot, but I never heard a song or anything like that. So I broke it down like this. I was like, okay, I work with Epic, which is a branch of Sony. So just approximately how many artists you think we got? And he was like, okay, let's say 30. I was like, cool, we'll run with 30. So what do you think will be, you know, a record deal monetarily that's worth having? He was like, okay, I'd like to have like 5 million. I think that'd be good. I was like, cool. So if we already got 30 artists and everybody already has 5 million that we've already given away, how much money would that be? It's approximately $150 million that we already have to oversee and make sure we first recoup that before we sign you. And so, just to summarize what I'm trying to say is you want to make sure that you have a product that you can sell before you bring it to a record label, and then we help you sell it. Because really and truly, as independent artists, that's what everybody's looking for nowadays, that's distribution. But before you can get to that distribution, you have to already be making sales on your own.